Okay, so this is a video randomly, just because I can, and kind of was talking to my girlfriend Emily, and it kind of died. I'm not really sure what went on. Maybe her iPod died or something. I'm not sure. My eyes looking extremely bad. It wasn't even that bad. All today they were perfectly fine, and then just boom, just kind of I was sat in youth club and I just looked like I'd been crying, and everyone was just like, "What's up?" And I was just like, do I look like I'm an emotional person? Every time I used to come here, I'd sit in the corner, listen to music, and block out everyone. If emotion got to me, then I would be the first to tell you. Seems as I don't. And emotion doesn't get to me. I don't really cry that much anymore, to be honest. I don't really cry at all. I think, yeah, the last time I cried, it was over something pathetic, something along the lines of, like, arguing with my dad. I don't really normally, argue with him. I argue with him all the time. I mean, I don't normally cry when I argue with him. I argue with him quite a lot. I literally spend my life arguing with that man. We just have different values on the world, and that. Why is every time I do a video, my hair screws the hell up? Anyway, I got a spike finally. You can't even really see that. Maybe it's not as good as it looks. I don't know how good it looks. Maybe it looks bad. My mum did it for me, so normally it looks really good. I trust my mum in my life. And my hair, obviously. But yeah, just waiting, making this video on my iPhone, so yeah. That's where I make most of my videos, or if they're not on my phone, they'll be on my iPod, which I've re-cracked the screen of. Beautiful, Kirsty, good going. Yes, piece of sellotape on there, because that's the way Kirsty mends everything. Sellotape does the job. Yeah, I went to my youth club today. That was great English. Point being, I went to my youth club today and had an amazing conversation with two people, Nathan and Jack. And I just had these really deep, conversations, and I just never realised that they were that in-depth in conversation, to talk to. I didn't realise they were that good people. I can't speak here today. There, see? Point proven. I generally just can't today. But yeah, they just are amazing people. And really happy that I spoke to him and kind of got something out. First person I really told that wasn't a friend of mine that I wrote poems was Nathan, and whoever the hell was listening around him. And then I told Jack things like, I was nervous and that being who I am and things like that, but not nervous in the sense that I can't go outside the house and be like, yes, this is me, I'm officially gay right now, or, whatever. I got pride, but I think there's a sense of me that still kind of slightly nervous, in the sense, even in that group. I feel so like I fit in that group, the ORC Out of the Can, as it's called. It's an amazing group, and generally you go there and you just meet everybody who's, LGBTs, so lesbians, gays, bisexuals, or transgenders, or you got the questioners, or you've, the questioning people, or you just got like me and Sean. We are both pansexual, gay as what I am technically at the moment, so I'm going with that. To be honest, I'm pretty much gay anyway, so, well, lesbian clearly, but yeah. Anyway, I'm done. This is the end of this video, and my eyes have got hay fever still, like I said before. I don't know, I look really bad. I don't know. I give up trying to put my eye drops and stuff in because they don't help. And I just look like I'm half asleep late. So yeah. Anyway. This is kind of like my trademark. Every time it comes to the end, I'm just like... So yeah. Really, this is the end. So, kind of, a little bit down, kind of. Just feeling a little bit rough. The last couple of weeks I've been writing up old poems. And, reading the old poems has, put me back in the state of mind of the fact that of how I was feeling back then, and I tried my hardest to forget those things. I kind of pushed those feelings down. But I needed to get these poems off my iPhone. I needed to get them off my iPod, and I needed to put them on paper somewhere or together. I needed to put every poem I've ever written that I can personally find around the house or on, on my stuff. I just had to write them somewhere, and so this folder is full of them. But a lot of them are around the time I'm depressed, and that's the thing, that I can't write a poem when I'm not depressed. That's my main thing, and all my poems end up being like depressing and Christ knows what else, and just so boring in a way, in the sense that they don't really have much of a upbeat sort of feeling to them. But like, that's my poems, and that's the way it is. Kind of sucks. My face was like whoosh over there then. I just realised that was pretty weird. But no, I just, yeah, I write poems a lot. I started to write poems because one day randomly when I was feeling bad, I was talking to a friend of mine from America on the Kick app, and she randomly messaged me with saying, could you check out this poem that I've written for my English work or something. And I was like, yeah, sure. She sent it, and she was talking about playing basketball, and it was just really, really good. And I just suddenly got this like massive, huge, like sort of like, what's the word? Obsession? No. Feeling. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I got the feeling that I really wanted to do one myself, and wanted to do my own poem, and so I did. I sat there, and I can't even remember what my first poem was, but it wasn't a particularly great poem because it was my first poem really writing. Obviously I'd done my fair share of poems in English, but I never really truly felt like any of them were that great, because they were just ones that I had to write, and I wasn't doing anything about. I wanted to write about. And so these poems I think came out a lot better. And all my real poems, like all my poems I feel real because they were all about me and my real life. Just generally I think, in all seriousness, is a lot better than any other poem I've ever written. And my entire folder is literally like this thick, which doesn't look that big, but if you think about it, each slice, what the hell? Each piece of paper, slice of paper. Like, who came up with slice of paper? Anyway, but each piece of paper is tiny, so yeah, I don't know. I just kind of, I kind of find it highly funny, to be honest. That I look through and I can remember writing every single poem, and the time just goes so quickly. Anyway, I'm out.